And welcome back to Idaho Today. Even with school out for the summer, a lot of kids still need a place to go while their parents work. And that's where the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley comes in. We recently visited to get to know some of the people who call the club home.
The Boys and Girls Club serves kids 5 to 18. We pride ourselves on that after school, critical non-school hour program, our summer programs. So basically when schools are out, our clubs are open. So we're just getting ready to start our summer program. It'll be a 12-hour day that we're here. We're here for the working families, but it's not just the working families. It's for kids that need us most, and that, you know, we've had doctors' kids that attend the club, and I think that's what makes the club unique. It's just a melting pot where, you know, kids can walk through our doors. They can be who they are. They're met by caring mentors, and then, you know, we have first-class programs too that some of these kids have never been exposed to. Or, you know, during the school day, they're really focused on their curriculum and what they need to get done for testing. And so we're able to offer, you know, academic help, art, STEM, all of the programs that, you know, some parents can't afford, or they have transportation to get them to the club where, you know, they don't have to worry about them. They can be here, they can be exposed to those activities and caring mentors, and it really is a life-changing atmosphere.
Alyssa, help us understand what the Boys and Girls Club has done for your son Xavier.
Well, it's really for the whole family. So it has allowed my husband and I to be able to keep our jobs, to have a, you know, careers, to have him have a safe space, a fun place. And really, in the beginning, it was a safe place and a fun place. But throughout the years, we have really understood how much it has really impacted him as a young adult and looking into the future.
I came here when I was about 7. That was kind of the first time I came, and I don't know, I've gone to a daycare before kindergarten, and that was kind of the only other time I've experienced something like this before. And then I came here, and it was just incredible because I got to meet so many awesome new people that I've never met before, make new connections. It taught me life lessons to get out of my shell, get out of my comfort zone, and make new connections with new people that I don't know.
And you have a role here now too. So
I do, yes.
You grew up under mentorship, and now you're a mentor yourself,
yes,
if you will.
The admin here that worked here, Garen, he asked me if I could work here, at least when I turned 16. I was like, fine, I'll try, right? So I just came here for the paycheck first. But after a while, I realized that making the new connections like I did when I was a kid really, I don't know, it changed my perspective on things of working here and how much of an impact I make on the kids that live in town and that come here that may not have the best home life. And so they want that safe place to come to and be like, they know that the adults here will take care of them.
You've been with the Boys and Girls Club for over 2 decades. I imagine there's been some pretty substantial growth too over your time being here.
There has. When I first started working at the club, we were at one club site serving 98 kids a day. And fast forward to today, and we're serving over 4,000 youth at 12 Magic Valley Club sites. And so we have increased our impact exponentially. We have taken pride in learning about gaps of services in our communities, specifically our rural communities, and meeting those communities where they're at and serving the kids that need us.
Yeah, and speaking of serving too, that includes meals as well, right?
Yes, we provided over 70,000 meals to our kids last year. So it's a very important part of kids' days. It's just making sure it's safety, making sure that they're fed and happy and that they can partake in the activities that we have.
Yeah, feeding their bellies, but you're also filling their souls, right?
Yes, yes.
And Xavier, you are a former Youth of the Year. Tell me about that.
I am, yes. So I've done it 3 times now. But basically, it's just for any kid or just any member of the Boys and Girls Club who's been there as a kid or even actually as a staff who is younger than 18. You write essays, you do a speech, answer some questions, and you get free scholarship money. So I was like, sign me up.
Wow, yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Sign me up. Mom's like, absolutely.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, and so you did that, did you say 3 times?
Yes,
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah.
That's exciting.
I wasn't the local youth of the year when I did that the first and second year, but the third year I did, and I competed in the state.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So there's a state competition too?
There is.
Very nice, and it's all for scholarship.
Yes, all for scholarship.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And so, did you get scholarships?
I did. Almost $3,000.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Great. Which
Which well for the U of I.
I was just going to say that.
Expenses.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right, right? So now all that's paying off. So
Yes.
very clear that you've learned some really important skill sets here
Yes.
at the Boys and Girls Club.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact you've been here for 2 decades, I mean, speaks a lot to, you know, what the organization not only means to those that utilize it, but those that who work within it as well too, right? Like you said, it's a family.
Absolutely. I mean, I think our staff and volunteers are the magic, the secret sauce. I have been here long enough to know that and see firsthand myself. You know, kids will remember the programs and, you know, talk about that, but they're always going to talk about a person. A staff, a person that they remember that made a profound impact on them every time.
And Lindsay, where can our viewers go to learn more about the Boys and Girls Club of Magic Valley?
You can go to our website at www.bgcmv.com.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes.